Mr. Investor Lot, welcome back to the channel, baby. We just seen some big juicy news. Oh, there's been some institutional buy-in, a recent one that just came out literally just now. Let's also talk about the founder of Bionano Genomics, careers and where I think Bionano Genomics is focusing on, one of our board members, and automation. Vonnie or Yvonne Linney. What a beautiful lady with a beautiful mind. Before we get into this video, just remember none of this is financial advice, it's for entertainment only. And if you're able to support my channel, please click the join button above my head. It's only 99 cents a month, and if everybody joins, I'll be able to do this full time, baby. But if you're unable to, just you hitting like and clicking subscribe means the world to me. Drop me some comments as well. I want to get this open discussion going. Whatever you see that I could be corrected on, or whatever you see that I've missed, just drop it in the comments below and let's get a discussion going. First of all, Bionano Genomics was added to the Russell 2000 index. Bionano Genomics CEO Eric Holmlin has said, "We are pleased that Bionano has been added to the Russell indexes. This means that Bionano's share performance is now included in a leading benchmark for institutional investors." So this is going to provide them with not only greater visibility for the company, so that institutional investors and retail investors can get involved, but they also believe that this is a cool milestone to have. It's a reflection of the growing awareness of optical genome mapping, the significant progress of the business, and how they're getting the world to kind of adopt optical genome mapping, the Sapphire machine, to be part of routine use in genome analysis, to disrupt that cytogenetic market, and hopefully reward us as shareholders. Next, we're on Fintel, Bionano Genomics institutional ownership. We've got a premium version, baby. 148 total institutional owners. This represents 16.9% institutional shares. We only have 5 shorts, and we've got around 9 who are doing long and short. 134 of them are long only. They believe in the growth of the company and what it will become. So if we scroll down, let's look at the latest investor. Ooh, this looks like an Invesco ETF, Invesco DWA Healthcare Momentum ETF. They got an average price somehow of $3.68. If you know what financial instruments they've been using to try and get this price at this time in the year, let me know. They got 3.3 million shares. But generally, thank you very much. I've got this premium version. Thank you to everybody that supports the channel. We can see here that they've got average price of around $6 some people, $8 some people as well. So right now, Bionano Genomics is trading under $8 per share, and we have loads of institutions who own it around about $5.58 all the way to $8. People always ask me, is it too late to buy Bionano Genomics? And I can't tell you to buy a share, I can't tell you to sell a share or even hold a share, but I can tell you every single week I'm increasing the amount of Bionano Genomics that I own. Every time my paycheck hits, I try and buy some more Bionano Genomics. So when it went all the way down to, I think it was $4.50 during this recent dip, I decided to keep buying. I kept buying more and more Bionano Genomics and decreased my average share costs. Because remember, this is not financial advice, this is just my predictions. I believe this company will be $100 a stock in the future. So that being said, when we see institutional investors, pile in at $6, $5, $8, they usually trade at multiples. A lot of them are long on this. As we can see from the top here, you can see 134 institutional investors are long. This is including massive institutions such as Vanguard. We've got Invesco here, we've got BlackRock. And if they're buying up at these prices, $6, some of them got $5, $8. If they're buying it like this, what do they expect Bionano Genomics to become in the future? So what is the history of Bionano Genomics? It was founded by this man who was the founder and chief scientific officer called Han Kao. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think he's called Han Kao. So he actually founded Bionano Genomics in 2003. I think it was called Bionano Matrix before. Yep, here it says BNGO, formerly Bionano Matrix. One of the things I want you guys to take note of is here on Topio Networks, it said that when he found Bionano Genomics at Princeton University Laboratories, he was already working on a multi-million-dollar project that was funded by the US Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. So during this time, I don't know how up to date this was. It says here that Dr. Kao leads multiple federal government funded projects at Bionano Genomics, and he served on many grant review panels. So with the recent change in government with Biden coming in, will we see some federal money, some government funded projects come Bionano Genomics way? I really think so. You can see here he oversees the scientific and technical direction of the future technology and product development of Bionano Genomics. And when I went to Han Kao's LinkedIn as well, I wanted to see what other projects is he involved with, what is he currently working on, what does he own. And the most recent one, which was about 6 months ago, January 2021, was this company called Nuco. And if you guys are able to find out about this company, because I clicked on it and there's several different Nucos, I don't know if it's Nuco Corporation, if it's something involved in energy products, I'm not sure. But with this very intelligent and mysterious man Han Kao, if you guys are able to find it, let me know. Nuco it's called, it's found on his LinkedIn, and he's been there for 6 months. He's the president and CEO. So many different Nucos, and I don't think he's involved with travel agencies or training agencies, so let me know what you think it is. If we also take a look at Hanko's history, he came from DuPont Pioneer. I think it's that company that develops loads of agriculture sweet corn we covered in previous projects. They've been around for over 100 years. He spent a long time doing research as well. He's been doing research for many years before he founded Bionano Genomics. This is another interesting character, Yvonne Linney or Vonnie Linney. So I took a look at her LinkedIn and I wanted to find out a bit more about what she does and what she's involved in. This lady is described as a visionary leader who possesses a keen ability to visualize and mine the commercial value of emerging technologies. So now what is she working on? There's a company called Artificial Inc. She's gone from strategic advisor to board member to now chief operating officer of Artificial Inc. But what is Artificial Inc? And what can it do for Bionano Genomics in the future? This may just be speculation, so just take a look and see what I see and tell me what you think. Yvonne Linney, the chief operating officer of Artificial. At Artificial, we believe automation should be accessible to every lab. Oh. So they've got this first of a kind software automation platform that keeps the human in the loop, so labs are empowered to go from scientific intent to reliable results faster and more efficiently. Artificial is composed of life sciences, robotics, automation and data experts with a track record of building flexible software. So she's a board member at Bionano Genomics. She's working on Artificial at the moment. Are we going to see automation softwares come in to our CLIA labs? Lineagen has a very nice personal touch, but will we be able to save more money, cut more costs and increase our margins by actually getting automation within the lab and just doing consulting services? Lineagen, they've stated here as the problem they're solving, they said biology is complex but automation doesn't have to be. So if we can see here, they've said that the problem is that the current automation solutions are siloed and difficult to use. So they're trying to make it easy to use, easy to scale up, easy for adoption, because the previous solutions that they have are challenging and time consuming for labs. So they've built in A-Lab Suite, a single easy to use platform that orchestrates everything that happens in a lab, including manual tasks that make up for much of today's lab work. It orchestrates everything that happens in a lab, including manual tasks. So you telling me they're going to get robotics, robots are going to be able to run these tasks for us? Goodness. With A-Lab Suite, labs can focus on their next breakthrough and not their automation. This will increase productivity, empower teams, and you'll be able to control it remotely. Set up, monitor, and control your lab's operations from anywhere, at any time, on any device. This is mind-blowing. So check out their solutions. A-Lab Suite, what we just spoke about, a cloud-based platform and apps where you can run your A-Lab's ops. So this is for both manual and automated tasks in a complete dynamic workflow. You've got A-Lab Assistant over here, a digital assistant for manual work. And you have A-Lab Builders. You can leverage the tool, infrastructure, and APIs to easily configure and scale your lab's operations. So can you imagine this solution for our CLIA lab, for example? Say everything gets done in lab and the consulting services is still like a personal touch. Could we work on different products instead and work on the next breakthrough, not have to worry about the routine of services, and we can just focus on both consulting and creating the next new products for Lineagen? It sounds like we ain't clowning around. We ain't playing games like Scrabble. I think we're on to a winner, and as my granny would say, bingo! Another thing that was released was from Praxis Genomics. You guys may already know, but it was about the insurance. I think the plat codes are here, the PLA codes. So we can see a week ago they released this Praxis Genomics PLA codes for Bionano optical genome mapping as a standalone tests, standalone, and in combination with Illumina short read genome and transcriptome. It's been approved. So is this going to pave the way for reimbursement? Hashtag reimbursement. Also at Bionano Genomics, they're constantly growing out the team. I just wanted to see how much they've actually grown as a company. And if this is accurate, according to LinkedIn, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll find the insights. And the insights on Bionano Genomics will say they've brought in these key staff members, you know, Richard Shippey being one of them. But the total head growth count over the last 6 months has been 33%. They've grown their staffing by 33%. We are positioning ourselves to become a global powerhouse and a power force in the world of genomics. So what are we recruiting for? What are we currently working on? Well, as you can see here, I didn't see much for marketing. What I'm seeing more is a push towards sales, towards reimbursements, towards systems, business systems. We want to have a regional business manager in Southeast Asia. I also saw this crop up for us working on data analysis support specialist in China. We're really getting together and pushing sales, operations, and there was also some job roles that we were getting in that were working on product development. Overall, there's so many jobs cropping up all over the place, and we can see that they're really pushing for growth. Every time they get the money, they get the revenue in, I think they're pushing for more growth. And I was trying to look for the next earnings announcement, and they said that it might be on the 12th of August 2021. I think if we carry on this way, and what was predicted by Chart Mills, also the website, was 88 or 89% revenue growth year on year for the next 5 years. So that's massive. They must be expecting large scale adoption of the Sapphire machine by research institutions, by cytogenomic labs, and maybe some universities. So my game plan is actually to try and get to 1,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. I have around about 600 shares at the moment. It's because I spent all my money on oil. I went super deep on Occidental Petroleum when I first started investing because I thought it was an absolute steal. But I'm looking to buy Bionano Genomics, Nano Dimension, and Palantir, continue buying every single week because I believe these companies will have massive growth in the future. During the market dip, I actually managed to pick up Palantir at $19, $21, $22. So I'm sitting on a nice average for them. I think I'm up like 38, 40%, something crazy. But I only have a few shares of Palantir, so I need to build it out more. With Nano Dimension, I'm sitting on around about 350 to 400 shares of Nano Dimension, but I want to build this out to 1,000 shares at least as well. I'm trying to buy every single week as soon as the paycheck hits. And with BNGO, you guys know already that I think it's going to hit $100 a share in the future, maybe 5 years, 8 years to come. I've got time to wait to watch this mature and grow into its full potential as a company. So please let me know your thoughts and feelings. Tell me what you think of this video, if you found it enjoyable. Let me know if you found the information useful and if there's anything I can add into future videos. Always remember, none of this is financial advice, it's for entertainment only. If you're able to support the channel, please click the join button above my head. It's only 99 cents. And if every single subscriber joins membership, I'd be able to do this channel all day, every single day. But if you're unable to, just you hitting like and clicking subscribe and dropping me a comment means the world to me. Thank you for all your love and support, and I'm going to catch you in the next video. Mr. Investor Lot, over and out, baby.